What's up, guys? Dadbod here. Welcome back to my Demon Souls guide. Here we are in the Nexus, and we are about to take on World 2-2. There's a couple things that I want to take care of real quick before heading in there. I'm actually going to pay Stockpile Thomas a visit real quick. I'm just going to store this stuff, and I actually want to take out my Augite of Guidance. This is not an item that I use all that frequently.
You have a heart of gold.
But in this particular place we're going, there's a kind of confusing, intertwining network of caves that is a little bit confusing. So I want to be able to use them to keep track of which paths I've gone down and which paths I have yet to go down. And I'm actually running low on arrows. So I'm going to head over to the ritual path to pay Grave Robber Blige a visit real quick, pick up some arrows, and then we'll be all prepped to head off to 2-2, which is a fun level. I think it's a pretty cool level. It's very unique. All right, so let us get some arrows here. Let's see, I can max out at 280 just based on our item burden. I'll go for 150. That sounds nice. All right, 150. And let's get out of here. So 2-2 is it's a fairly unique level. I like it a lot. There are parts of it that can be kind of confusing. But I think at this point in the game, we're well prepared to face the level and the boss. The boss is actually one of the... It's generally viewed as one of the more difficult bosses of the game, but I think we're in good shape. I think we're actually going to do pretty well against this boss. So I'm looking forward to the fight. And it actually has... the loot that we get from the fight actually has a bit of significance. So let's see. Here we are. You see right in front of us, there's a crystal lizard. So let us... I'm actually going to get this pickaxe guy to come over to me so he doesn't get in the way. He and his buddy are coming over, I guess, which is fine. Oh, that's a thief ring for you. They kind of... they know something's up, but they can't really see us, so then they stop. Whoops, I missed him. They're not too smart, are they? Come on. There we go. All right, so let's get our lizard, and hopefully it won't run away on us. All right. All right, 4 shots, and we got it, just like that. So we got some sharp stone shard from that guy, and from the lizard, clear stone and large hard stone. So these little mine carts are going to come down this direction, and they have these little things. These will blow up, so don't let them hit you, like I just did. I tried to run away, but oh well. But they're going to keep coming, so... You know, we're actually going to go down there eventually, and you can actually use these to kill the pickaxe guy. It's kind of funny when it happens, but anyway, so yeah. I got a little bit too close to trigger the blow up and then didn't run away fast enough, but that's okay. I got plenty of grass. So first things first, we're going to go down this path here, and there's lots of miners. I'm actually going to showcase the soul ray. I'm going to kill these 2 guys first, but I want to show you something that's kind of cool about the soul ray. And this guy's got a bag, so he's going to drop lots of stones. So one thing about the soul ray is that if I can pull this off, it pierces through bodies, so you can fire it and it'll go all the way down. Watch this. Hopefully I'll pull it off. See how it hit all of them in a row? That's one thing that's really awesome about the soul ray is look at that. It went all the way down the line. It's more powerful than a soul arrow, but it pierces through. So if it'll hit anything that is in its path. So if you're in a, you know, if you have a bunch of enemies lined up in succession like you do there, if they're, you know, if they're in a single file line like coming to attack you, you can fire a soul ray and it'll go straight through all of them. So that's just something to keep in your bag of tricks there. To use for, you know, if you're find yourself in a dicey situation. Okay, so this is just a giant hole, and you'll see there's some items and whatnot over there. We're actually not going to go down here yet. What it functions as is it's actually a shortcut to the boss that you don't even have to unlock. Like you can use this to go straight to the boss basically right away. You know, so if we were to die in this area or if we were to die to the boss, the way that we're going to get back to the boss is actually down through here. And it's actually pretty quick. The thing is it's kind of sketchy. You have to know exactly where to drop down because if you don't drop down in the right spots, you'll fall to your death. Just wanted to point that out. We are going to be going down there later, but before we do that, I want to kind of take the more traditional route through the level just to get all the stuff and show you guys this level. And then, you know, after we beat the boss or, you know, heaven forbid, if we die to the boss, that's the route that we're going to take to get back to the boss area. So, as I said, these mine carts are going to keep coming down. And really, as long as you're running past it, you're not going to get hit by the explosion. There's going to be a fat guy minister here. So watch out for him. He's just kind of chilling in the corner. Oh. I don't know what that's about with him rubbing his belly, but anyway. He gone. So we got the official's clothes and some full moon grass. So this is an elevator. That was like a kind of a mine shaft elevator. And we got some Augites of Guidance. We actually took ours out from Stockpile Thomas as well. So we got plenty of those, which is good. This is the way forward that we're going to take eventually. First things first, we're going to go down here. I will say there's going to be a crystal lizard that scrambles pretty much right away once this elevator gets to the bottom. I'm going to try to chase it and knock it out. This is one that I miss semi-frequently just because it gets away from me. And then there's other ones down the tunnel. So if you chase it down the tunnel, then you're going to miss those two. And it just kind of makes a... There it is. Dang it. Yes, it got stuck on the wall. Perfect. That was perfect. That it got stuck on the wall. And you'll notice that there's... Oh, there's the other one. Dang it. Ah, and there's 3 black phantoms down there. So just be aware of that. Okay, awesome. Got both of them. So I'm going to equip my bow and try to get them to come towards me one-on-one. These aren't that tough, but you know, in general, it's always a good idea never to fight anything 2-on-1 if you can have anything to say about it. So I'm going to pull him out to this open room here just because I don't want to fight him in close quarters. I want to have more room to kind of move around. So shield up. You can see he's got that big club. He's got a big sword, or I mean a big shield rather. All right, come on. Come on out. Oh, that backswing hit me still. That's okay. There we go. Got him. Top off my health real quick. And does he drop anything? Yes, he does. He drops Stone of Ephemeral Eyes and Dragon Stone Chunk. So that Dragon Stone, again, is what you're going to use if you have a fire-based weapon. It takes your weapon down that fire upgrade path. Let's get this one down here. This is the female. Just going to kind of troll her with arrows while I'm at it. There we go. Come on. So, you know, with that big club, their attacks are pretty slow. It's not that hard to avoid their attacks and then punish them with our much quicker attacks. So, Stone of Ephemeral Eyes and Clear Stone Chunk ×3. So here's another crystal lizard. You can actually get within range of them with the thief string equipped. You can get it close enough to lock on, and you can use magic on them as well. Magic, in some cases, does a better job at stunning them and keeping them from running away. Just trying to get just close enough so I can lock on here. And there we go. Okay. So I'm going to use magic on it. Oh, maybe not. What? I don't know how that happened. That is bizarre. I should have just stuck to my arrows. They've been doing it for me this whole time, and then I try to do something different, and look what happens. So this is actually like a big nest of crystal lizards. So if we go forward a little bit, you're going to see that there's a bunch of them kind of down there. There's one right there, and I'm really going to do my best to not spook them. They're too far apart to like use kind of AoE type attacks like a firebomb. But if we can pick them off one by one, then you should be in good shape. So let's try to get this one. No. All right, there we go. And then there's one over here. If I can see it. He just saw me. Dang it. Dang it. No. Do not disappear. Do not disappear. There we go. Got that one. And there's a few more down here you can see. So let me see. I'm going to try to not scare any more of them away. You can actually go up here. And let's see if I can see. Look at all those crystal lizards. So you can imagine the amount of loot we're going to get just by killing all these. Dang it. And they are skittish fellows. Come on. Dang it. No, don't disappear. Why is my aim so bad? There we go. The pressure is so real because they're so finicky. Come on. So he got behind that debris. Dang it. Okay. You guys are probably laughing at me right now, but it's all good. There's actually a spell called God's Wrath. I believe you need a boss soul to get it. You can actually use that down here, and it has a very large AoE, and you can use it to get basically the whole lot of crystal lizards down here. Hopefully it'll stun. Yes. Come on. Why is it? All right. There we go. One more. Oh, come on. My crosshair's like on him and it doesn't hit. So look at all these. If we can get even the majority of these, that'll be huge. And the thing is these do respawn when we kill bosses. And so you can farm these lizards a few times, and you'll get a lot. Dang it! You'll get lots of materials from doing so. So I suggest doing it. Oh man! No! You're mocking me. I got him just before he disappeared. All right, awesome. So I think that's all of them. Just going to do a double check down here. Is there another? Yes, there is another one. Okay, perfect. Let's see if I can aim my bow down there. Okay, awesome. And we're going to see what kind of goodies we get from these things. Come on. There we go. Got that one. All right. So we only missed out on, I think, one of them, which is not bad. So here we get a pure sharpstone and a pure hardstone. So if you've been upgrading a weapon down one of those paths, the sharpstone or hardstone path, you now have the final material that you're going to need to take it to plus 10. Because you're going to need that pure sharpstone or hardstone to take it to plus 10. So let's see. Got some clear stone and hardstone. Clear stone, sharpstone, hardstone. Clear stone and large hardstone. So mostly clear stone and hard stone from these things. Oh, I've got so much of it that it's, let's see, that I'm already full. It's got some chunks even. That's nice. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and send all this stuff to Stockpile Thomas. So I've got some chunks there. Sharpstone. All right. And then this one. Sweet. So that's a pretty good haul. So you can imagine, you can farm these things a few times depending on how many bosses you've killed in World 2. So, if you're running low on especially sharpstone, clear stone, or hard stone, you're going to get a lot of it down here from these lizards. So, just wanted to show you guys that. So let us go back to this elevator. There's actually a tunnel on the other side, and this is interconnected into a much larger network of tunnels. So we're actually going to go through this network of tunnels from the other side. You'll notice there's a big pit right here. Do not fall down this pit. And then you can actually go this way. If we went this way, it would take us down to, kind of through this large intertwining network of tunnels that would then split us out on the other side of this giant cliff. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and equip my Augites of Guidance just so I can lay these down just to sort of mark where I've been. So I know if I see this, I know that I've been here before. So we'll just do that, and then we're going to approach the tunnels from the other side is what we're going to do. So because in order for us to explore everything, we got to go all the way back up this elevator, and then we're going to proceed down this tunnel, and there's going to be kind of a giant cliff that we work our way down. There's going to be lots of items, lots of good stuff for us to get. So let us go this way. You can break through these little bones. I think there's going to be a pickaxe guy on the other side of one of these. Yep, there he is. Drop anything? Nope. Okay, so here we are on the other side. Now, this level has, out of the ground, and you'll see there's a crystal lizard over there. Out of the ground, there's going to be these worms that pop up, and they'll shoot fire at you. They're not that hard to kill, but just be wary. They're going to pop right up out of the ground. There's one. And let's see. There's a couple more over here, I believe. Yep. So if you hit their face, it does a lot more damage than if you hit their body. So you can actually lock onto their face as well. And I want to make sure that I don't spook this lizard. Let's see. Can I get the angle on him to shoot him with my bow? He's going to run away, and there's a dead end. Or not a dead end, but like a cliff that he'll run off. So I'm going to try to... Come on. There we go. All right, come on, let's get it. One more. Ah, no! Switch to my falchion. Get him. There we go. Okay. So clear stone and large sharp stone. Okay, I think is there one more worm over here? I can't remember. No? Okay. So let's go over where that lizard was. And look at this. This is just kind of like a big volcano almost. And so, yeah, if you chase that lizard, he'll run all the way off here. And I don't think that's necessarily a death, but it is inconvenient nonetheless. So, anyway. We're going to go this way. Some more loot. And then there is a spot where we can drop down. I'm trying to find it. Yes, it's over here. So that's the thing about that makes this area challenging is it's somewhat like you know, 5-1 where it's sort of vertical, and there's places where you can drop down, and there's lots of loot if you drop down in certain places. So gonna try not to miss anything, but it is quite difficult to keep track. So that's some Greystone shard. Those worms that we just fought actually drop Greystone shards and Greystone chunks. And the Greystone is what you're going to be using if you have a crushing weapon. So, for example, we got the crushing battle axe in 2-1, which it basically scales your weapon towards strength. The Greystone is what you're going to use to upgrade your crushing weapon if you got yourself a crushing weapon. Okay, so we can drop down here. So we got a great axe, which is a big ol' honkin' axe. It's a strength-based weapon. You need 26 strength to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and send this away. Whoops. Need to look at it in our inventory to do that. I did not. Oh, I accidentally equipped it. That's not what I wanted at all. Okay. And while I'm here, I'm just going to go ahead and send all this stuff to storage. Okay, perfect. So down here we have these little bugs. They're not too much of a threat. It's the larger ones that we're more concerned about. See that one? The much larger version of these things. Okay. And these things drop Dragonstone. So we're gonna fight the Big Daddy. So he has like this spear, like their tongue is kind of a spear. When you get close enough to him, they'll like, you know, stick it out at you and then try to jump on you. The best thing with these is if you can get behind them. I know it's hard on these catwalks to actually do that, but if you can see, that's their kind of spear attack. If you can get behind them, they're kind of defenseless from behind. But you know, on these kind of narrow catwalks, you can't really do that. The thing to watch out with these guys is when you finally drain all of their HP. Ooh, I should have cast Second Chance. I just realized I forgot to cast Second Chance. They're actually going to blow up. So make sure you run away after you kill them so you don't get caught up in that explosion. And that's only the big ones that blow up like that. So we got some Dragonstone Shard. And before anything else, I'm actually going to cast Second Chance just in case. So let's search behind him. Get some more Dragonstone Shards. So this is the land of Dragonstone Shards. And we're going to get down there eventually. I'm pretty sure you can get to that item without dropping down here. And then there's an item that you can get from that path. And there's another Crystal Lizard. So let's see if we can snipe him from up here. I'm trying to get a good vantage point on him. It's going to be tough to do because he's going to scramble. Dang it. They wiggle around and then... Ooh. Alright. Then you gotta... No, don't disappear. Do not disappear. There we go. Got him. So we're gonna get down there in a minute. So we'll be able to get the loot. Okay. So... We're going to go down that tunnel in just a second. Keep that in mind. So they drop Greystone Shards and Greystone Chunks. So if you need to farm Greystone, those worms are a good way to do it. All right, so let's go down this tunnel. And I'll just drop my little stones here along the way. Watch out for this guy. Got some loot. So we're going to be doing some upgrading after this. Especially my bow. I want to upgrade my bow. So watch out for this bomb thing. You turn around here. And remember that tunnel I said that connects? So this is where it connects. So we want to go back to where we were, because that's the way where we need to go. So just a little bit of insight on just how this level kind of interconnects with itself through these tunnels. And there's actually a much larger network of tunnels kind of later on in the level that we're going to get to. So there's a giant bear bug, and then here's a couple smaller ones. And here we have good old Patches. Let's talk to him.
Hello again. Hey, don't turn a cold shoulder. I didn't mean to do you wrong. Really? Well, I have an idea. That treasure over there should be mine. But I'll let you have it. I promise. No tricks. I won't move a muscle until the treasure's safely in your hands. Well, you can trust me, can't you? I'm just trying to do right and make amends here. Hmm?
All right. He's not trustworthy, but we'll do it. Look at that. So now we're stuck with this bear bug. With only one way out.
If you survive, that is. Good luck to you.
At least we're behind it. But we might be in range of his explosion when he blows up. That's the only thing, so. Let's see what our claymore does to this thing. Nothing really to write home about. So we'll stick with the falchion. Alright, get away. Shield up. Okay, perfect. Not bad at all. Alrighty. So there's some stuff down here, and there's also some stuff down here. It's a very confusing network of platforms. All right, soul item. I think that's the crystal lizard that we killed. And you can actually, let's see here. Let me see. Yeah, there's an item here on that on these cliffs. Oops. Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Then we'll go down here. And this is the crystal lizard loot. And then there's some stuff up here, I believe. Some more worms as well. So watch out for the worms. They'll, as I said, they'll spit fire at you. They have a fire attack. There it is. So you can also just shoot them with your bow. And especially if you're shooting them in the face like that, your bow does a lot of damage. If you hit them like kind of in their scaly areas, your bow's not going to do a whole lot though. All right, some greystone shard. Hardstone chunk. Lots of good loot. And you see that there's that item we saw from further up. We were up there before. But we are working our way down ever slowly but surely. And we got some of the smaller bugs over here that don't blow up on us. But bear bug grains. So that, I believe, is a new item for the remake. Let's check out the bear bug grains. So increases fire resistance temporarily. That's going to be big for us because there is an area where we're about to explore that, you know, not right away, but in, you know, several minutes, we're going to explore an area that has lots of fire. And this fire resistance is going to help us out a lot. And as I said, this is an item that is unique to this version of the game. Let's see, there's a giant bear bug. And as I said, those are much easier to fight if you're behind them as opposed to in front of them. So I'm going to drop down behind it, and then we're still going to get that item. Is he turning around? Yep. Yep, he isn't. Now we're in front of him. Oh, well. So that didn't quite work out as planned, but still. Ooh. One more shot. And run away before he blows up. Alrighty. Get this item here. Some more dragon stone for us. All right. We're making some fairly quick work out of this area. And again, at the end, I'm probably going to go back up to the top just so we can look down and make sure I didn't miss any items. There's Patches up there. Let's go see him. He was right next to an item as well. All right. There he is, all the way up there.
You're no joke, are you?
Got that right. So we got the flame resistance ring. This is actually our second flame resistance ring. If you remember, we got one right in that dragon's nest in 1-1. So we have a second one as well. We don't really need two of them, so I'll go ahead and store my other one. And then, let's see. So there's some more stuff still yet to get. Still haven't gone all the way down to the bottom. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just go. It's kind of the long way, but doesn't matter. I'm going to top off my health while we're at it. Okay. Oh. Let's see. So that you have to drop down to get. And here is the filthy man. We saw him in 2-1. He's also here.
Remember me? I've got plenty of wares, so bring me plenty of souls.
So for him, we can now purchase some more stuff. So before he just had hardstone shards and sharpstone shards, but Filthy Man 2.0 sells large hardstone, large sharpstone, clearstone, and dragonstone shards. So he's got a bit more in his inventory this go round. So you can get some slightly higher tier upgrade materials from him. You can't get the chunks, but you can get the large hardstone and sharpstone in addition to clearstone and dragonstone. So, you know, just looking through his kind of list of stuff, nothing really in particular that I need. You know, I've got a few of these already. So yeah, I think we're good to go. But he's here, provided you didn't kill him in 2-1. So let's go up there because you saw that item that we could have dropped down to. And if it is what I think it is definitely something that we want. Let's see, where did I go wrong here? There we go. Okay, so we're gonna go all the way around. And we're gonna have to find that spot where we can drop down from above. So there it is. Make sure you don't fall into the lava. And here, be very careful. We have the Shade Heater Shield +2. Let's check that out. Okay, so here we have the heater shield. So you can see this is a upgraded heater shield. We have increased magic damage reduction, and then increased physical attack. Which I don't really use my shield to attack very much, so that part doesn't really matter to me. But that increased magical damage resistance is going to be pretty decent. So basically, what we have here is an upgraded heater shield. So why not equip it, right? And then we'll put our other heater shield into storage. There we go. So now we have an upgraded shield. Looks exactly the same, but it is not the same. Alrighty. So we're in good shape. Make our way down here. I'm pretty sure I've gotten everything, but as I said, we can come back later and just kind of look out from the top and make sure that we didn't miss anything. See if he'll drop Greystone. Yep. And again, Greystone's what you're going to want to use to upgrade the crushing variety of weapons that you can get. That's one of the upgrade paths, is the crushing upgrade path. And again, the crushing path makes your weapon scale more towards strength. So if you're going for more of a pure strength build than what we're doing, then that crushing type of weapon is going to be very useful to you. So these guys are flying over. There's a few more of them. I don't think there's anything even down there. They're just kind of paying us a visit, so they're not really worth paying that much attention to. All right, so here is the next area. We're going to go through this fog gate, and this is where things get really, really confusing. I mean, there are multiple branching paths through these tunnels, and it's very easy to lose track of where you've been and where you need to go. And also, there's going to be bear bugs in some of these tunnels. So this is a dead end, I believe. So I'm just going to kind of lay down these little markers as we go, just to remind me where we've been, because I've gotten lost in these tunnels and turned around in these tunnels so many times. So I think one of these has a bear bug down here, and then the other way is clear, but they both meet up. So I can't remember, is this in front of? Yes, this is in front of. So we're going to want to go the other way to get behind the bear bug. I believe we'll be able to get behind him if we go the other way. So I'm going to lay another one down in here. And again, this is just to help me not get lost in this area. Oh, so they meet up at this thing there. I thought I'd be able to get behind the bear bug if I went the other way. But as long as you're like right next to him like this, he's not going to be able to hit you with his like kind of spear tongue attack. So I'm kind of out of range of his primary attack. So I'm just whittling down his health until he blows up. There we go. Get out of here. Perfect. Some Dragonstone shard for our trouble. I'm going to lay a thing down here as well. Another explodey thing. Okay. Will he blow up on us? No, he's kind of like up. All right, so here's another bear bug. Unfortunately, this one we're going to just have to deal with his attack. I'm going to two-hand my weapon. Back up. Maybe hit him twice. So I'm backing away just to mind that little spear attack that he sticks out of his mouth. Oh, he just hit me with it. Heal up real quick. Ooh, he's getting close. Let's see, maybe if he comes far enough forward, I can just attack him from the side and not have to worry about his attack. Almost dead. One more hit should do it. There we go. Oh, dang it. I was in rage of his explosion. Oh, well. We got lots of grass to use up, so I don't really care. And plus, we have second chance on just in case. All right. Let's see. I should probably be... Okay, so this is the way forward. So, let's go this way first. I'm going to kind of use that as my marker. So let's see here. Is this a dead end? Not quite, but there is an item over here. Oh, so I get to refill my All Guides of Guidance. So I'm going to drop one here. And I'll drop one here. So here was that cliff we saw that item up there, but can't get to it yet. Okay. Watch out for... Yeah, we saw this thing up top before. I'm trying to get it to blow up so it will leave me alone. There we go. Yeah, so, okay. Yeah, so that's the one I said I was going to leave as my marker. So this means we need to go this way now. So I'm glad I'm laying these things down, because otherwise it just gets really difficult to... All right, so you see there's crystal lizards and a bear bug. So I'm going to try to snipe these crystal lizards. Whoops. Dang it, don't get up. There we go. There's one. And see if we can get the second one. There we go. Sweet. Now for the bear bug. I'm going to get behind him. Oh, he's got enough. Dang it, he's got enough room to do his big flop attack. One more hit. And run away. More bear bug grains. And lots of upgrade materials. All right. Send all this to storage because it's going to be weighing me down. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to drop a thing down here just to show that I've been here. And this is going to be the tricky part. So you'll see there's a bunch of lava here. And stepping in the lava is obviously going to hurt us. And there's bear bugs. So, yes, this is going to be tricky. I'm going to try to kill this one. In fact, let's see what our soul rays do. Not too much damage, sadly. But it's risk-free damage, so might as well. And there's a bear bug behind this one that's actually taking damage as well. So, gotta love the soul rays. All right. I'm getting both of them at the same time. I love it. We'll see if the explosion actually hurts the other one too. I don't know. Nope, still here. All right, got this one. Perfect. Okay, so you know the drill, lava bad. However, we have the bear bug grains. We also have the water veil. And we have the ring of flame resistance. So you can see there are the flying variety of the bear bugs as well, and these will get in our way and be extremely annoying. So I'm going to throw on some spice. We'll use the fresh spice to recover some MP. See what our soul rays are going to do to these things if I can get them in range. Oh, I actually got the opportunity to pick these up without going into the lava. Dragonstone shard. Can I lock on? Come on. Why won't it let me lock on? That's not cool. There we go. Oops. Not bad. 3 shots. This is primarily just to get him out of our way. And we can buy some more spice at the Nexus. In fact, I will buy some more spice at the Nexus. Okay, perfect. Hoy. So you'll see that there are items over here in the lava. Let's see, I don't think there are any this direction, but there are definitely some this direction. And there are some caves as well. So up here is one of those items that we saw on one of the cliffs that we could not reach before, but we have it now. And top off my health for good measure. So, we got some new equipment here. Let's see, we are just barely not overburdened. Let's see if we can throw any of this new stuff on. So this increases our flame resistance, but this overburdens us just slightly. And these also just ever so slightly overburden us, which is sad. I mean, we could technically take off something, but I don't really... Yeah. Actually, if we get one more level of endurance, we'll probably be able to put some of these on. I mean, we lose one kind of physical damage point, but then we gain some fire resistance, some pretty significant fire resistance, but just 50.2. That's just kind of a slap in the face. I actually would like to put these on, so I'm not going to throw them in my storage. But you know, these, I do like having my fluted armor just because it does have such high defense. So I'm going to leave the fluted armor on. So I'm probably not going to switch the fluted armor for the burrower armor. But I would like to perhaps use the burrower boots and burrower armbands just because the trade-off to me looks favorable. So we'll keep those in our inventory, and then we'll go ahead and throw away the burrower armor and the official's clothes. Perfect. Okay. So now that we've got some MP recovered from our having our falchion equipped, I'm going to take out these flying bugs with my... Ooh, dang it, I did not mean to do that. I wanted to break that with my sword. Oh well. We have spice. It's all good. Soul arrows for the win. And then, of course, oh, there's a bear bug. Dang it. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we need to recover some MP. And then I'm going to take these off and throw on the bear bug grains. I'm going to equip the ring of flame resistance. And I'm going to use the water veil spell. So that will allow us to get these items here in the lava. Now, this is not risk-free. You will be taking still some substantial damage to your health in doing this, but I want to show you guys these items because especially if you're upgrading a fire weapon, some of these items are going to be dragon stone, so I want to show you how to get them because it's going to be to your benefit, and I want to make sure you guys know how to get these. My first playthrough, I just passed these up because I had no idea how to get through to them on the lava, and I just said, screw it, I don't care. But I want to show you guys how to do this just in case you do have, you know, one of those fire-type weapons and you know, I just want to be able to get all of the loot here. So that being said, I'm going to throw on, actually, I'm going to put on some more powerful grass as well, just in case we really need to heal in a pinch here. So let's throw on, let's see, what kind of grass do we have? We'll do full moon grass. Okay, so we have the Ring of Flame Resistance. We're going to cast Water Veil. Do we not have enough MP for it? Or is it a... No, it's not a talisman spell. How much MP does that require? We should have enough MP for it. Water Veil only takes 20. Oh, dang it. It's because we have Second Chance equipped. Man. Because you can, as I said, I mentioned in a previous episode that you can only have one defensive buff spell equipped at a time. So we have Second Chance on, which then negates Water Veil. But it is not all lost since we have these bear bug items. So let's throw that on. All right. Oh, geez. I'm taking more damage than I thought. That sucks. I really need to use the Dragonstone chunk. You know, it might even be worth it just to activate the Second Chance real quick. There we go. So Second Chance just activated. So I can heal myself now. And then now we can use Water Veil, which I think will work better than that bear bug thing that we just... All right. Cast Water Veil. Yeah, see, our damage to our health is way smaller using Water Veil. So pure Dragonstone. You need that pure Dragonstone if you want to have a max Dragonstone weapon. All right, let's get to the other side here. And there are going to be a couple more items over here. I'm just going to ignore this bear bug. Ooh, I'm going to die. No, 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 no. Ooh, that was close. Jeez, this game stresses me out. And this is as far over as you can go. Dang it. Curiosity is going to get the best of me because I don't know if there's something all the way over at that wall. I don't know. Dang it, and this bear bug's coming over here. Get out of my way. I'm seriously going to get myself killed just because I'm curious. All right, get out of his way. And down here, we have the Dragon Longsword. So this is going to, you know, if you don't already have a dragon weapon, this is going to get you started off with one right out of the gate. So this one is already infused with the Dragon Stone that we've been getting so much of. So let's check it out. So you see it also has physical attack and fire attack. So it is already hooked up with the fire damage. And then we have this path down here, which we're going to go back to that lava pit in just a second. And you see, that's just the other side of this gap you can drop down. So let's go back to the lava pit. And I'm going to do something that might get me killed. But if it does, that is okay. Oh, hello. Soul Ray, it is. Actually, can I? Ha 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 ha. Well, ugh. I wish it would let me. I mean, what I will say is that is too much lava to get past. Like, I will die walking there, and then probably find that it's a dead end, and end up getting myself killed. So let's see. So what I'm gonna leave that to the imagination. If you want to try it yourself, go for it. I've never done that before, and I feel like I should, but I don't want to risk everything and then having to come all the way back down here. I'm pretty sure it's nothing, but if it's not, let me know in the comments. Okay, so I'm gonna drop down, and we're almost done. So let me see. So this is that dead end with the bear bug. Okay. As I said, I get turned around in this area so much. So that was... Okay, so yes, this is the way we need to go. I'm pretty sure. No, it's not. Dang it. I get lost. Even with these stupid things that I'm dropping, I'm still getting lost. Is it this way? I hate these caves so bad. Because I'm pretty sure I'm just backtracking right now. I don't know which way I need to go. I get so lost down here. I'm pretty sure we have everything there is to get, but now I'm just like confused. Dang it. I know I've been down here. This way. Dang it. The thing is now that there we go. Okay, perfect. So now I want to go this way. I can't tell you how many times I've wound myself around in these caves and then gone all the way back to the entrance on the other side. And then I was like, how did I get all the way back to the entrance? Okay, perfect. All right, sweet. There are these worms down here, so watch out. I think I may have disturbed a crystal lizard. Yeah, I think there's a crystal lizard down here that I've already disturbed, but oh well. Ooh. Greystone chunk. And Greystone shard. So we can climb up this ladder, and there's some stuff to get. One thing I hate is how slow you climb up ladders in this game. There's no way to like sprint up the ladder. All right, so you can drop down here. And then this, in case you need to backtrack. This is the cave that we just came from. And if you look all the way up, remember how I said there was a kind of a shortcut baked into this level? So those are the platforms you can drop down to from all the way at the top. You can't see all the way at the top, but you can drop down to this area from basically the beginning of the level. Okay. I think there's another ladder we could have gone up. I just want to make sure there's not another item up there for us to get. So yeah, this is a big level. It's not like spread out. It's pretty compact, but it's just it's very vertical. There's a lot of dropping down and climbing up and whatnot. So, okay, yeah. So there is nothing up here. Okay, so let us go down here. And I'm going to put my regular grass back on. A crescent and my half moon grass. Top off my health. And here we have another cave. So there's going to be 3 deals that sprout up here. I'm just going to kill them with my bow. Whoops. And so their fire attack is a bit different. It's kind of more of a circular attack. Oops, I've got my catalyst equipped. That's why I'm not having luck here. So you want to be away from that fire attack because it'll do quite a bit of damage. Oops. Why am I missing? Get a little bit closer. There we go. And the last one. So you can see how you can move your lock-on cursor. So especially when you're using your bow and arrow, you want to lock on at their head because that is their weak point. And some more gray stone for us. And here we have the hands of God. So let's check these out. So these are basically fist type weapons that you just throw onto your arms. And so they require 16 faith and 19 strength. Do we have 16 faith? We sure do. We have exactly 16 faith. And we have 20 strength. So we barely have the stats to throw these things on. So now we can go down here. And Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. And this is the boss Fog Gate. So we're about to fight the Flamelurker. Let us make sure we are adequately prepared. I'm going to throw on Second Chance. And I'm going to put on my best grass. And let's see. I'm going to put on some aged spice. Just because I'm almost out of I would use the other spice, but I'm almost out of it. So the Flamelurker is a very tough boss. We're going to leave on the flame resistance ring. He is very quick. I mean, he can go from one side of the room to the other almost immediately. And so it can be very hard to heal because he'll catch up to you and then just hit you again. So most of his attacks are close range, but some of his attacks do have an AoE component. So even if you're nearby and you avoid the hit proper, you still might take some damage from the AoE. It is advantageous if you equip your talisman, or your catalyst to use magic on him. So we have the soul rays. And so if you can keep your distance and hit him from afar, you can approach the fight that way. The thing is once he gets to about 1/3 HP, he kind of goes into berserk mode and he just like runs all over the place, just slamming the ground, and it's really hard to stay away from him and hard enough to keep your distance in order to even cast magic. So we might switch more to melee at that point in time. I'll demonstrate just how to use magic. I'll also demonstrate kind of how to use melee. Rolling and dodging, of course, is important. You know, it is a challenging fight, but you know, it's just something. It might take a few tries, but hopefully we'll get this on our first try and for the walkthrough. But we'll see. We'll see. But as I said, if we lose this fight, there is a pretty convenient shortcut to get back down here. So, without further ado, let us take on the Flamelurker. And those of you who've been watching my videos might notice this music is my outro music. All right, so I'm going to switch to my catalyst immediately and start firing soul arrows at him. And you'll see that that does a decent bit of damage, but look at how fast he is. It's just, it's hard to keep your distance because he can catch up to you so fast. Oof, and that's, you see that punch attack had a big AoE attached to it, even though it didn't necessarily hit me head on. So I'm going to shoot another soul arrow at him, and I need to put some spice on. And go back to soul arrows. So as you can imagine, oh gosh, that is such an enormous amount of health that he just did. So keeping your distance is to your advantage. You know, with our +5 falchion, we're gonna be doing quite a bit of melee damage to him too once we start doing that. So some people would say that this method of fighting him is kind of cheap, but I say if you have a tool in your tool belt, you might as well use it. Ooh, we're right up close to him. I need to get away, and put some spice on here. All right. See, so this is actually exactly why I saved this level to this late in the game. It's just because the Flamelurker is so tough. I don't want to fight this boss early in the game, so. I know some of you are asking me, like, why don't you go to 2-2? And I'm like, because I don't want to fight the Flamelurker yet. But, let's see. I'm going to switch to my sword here. Might be a mistake, but... All right. Whoop. Ooh. Fortunately, we still have our second chance available to us. So you're seeing we do decent damage with our sword as well. Let's see. Oh, dang it. Heal up. All right, dodge that attack. Get some hits in. So you can see you can fight him both ways. You can fight him long range with magic and short range. Obviously, short range leaves you a bit more open to his attacks, and he's kind of in his berserk mode now, where he's just like constantly running at us and attacking. So same thing with most other enemies. You can dodge through his attacks and then get behind him and then get your hits in. Dang it! So while he's berserked, he's just hard to manage. All right, so roll, get behind, attack. One more hit. Come on, there we go. We got him. Sweet. Whew. That is just an intense fight. I mean, my heart is thumping. Wow. So you can see why I like to save that fight till later. I don't want to be doing the Flamelurker early game by any stretch of the imagination. Whew, my heart is thumping. That is an intense fight. And as you can see, we are restored into human form. And we got the Searing Demon Soul. Okay, so I just need to gather my wits about me here, because I'm just like kind of in adrenaline mode right now. Okay, so I got the Storied Hero Soul, and I think there may be a couple other items around here. So that's a fight that might give some of you some trouble. It is not an easy fight. Some might say that the Flamelurker is actually the hardest boss in the game, and I think there's a case to be made for that. So don't feel bad if you struggle here, because you are by no means the only one. The Flamelurker is the real deal. So let us warp back to the Nexus. Got quite a few souls here. Let's see. There's the maiden.
Thou seekest the path, then touch the
All right, I'm going to level up my endurance.
key to life's
Let's see. So this will take my equip burden up.
soul of the lost.
I'll do endurance twice.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the
And we're
world
very close to another level.
art thou made
So I'm going to consume a soul item. We got so many soul items. These do not give us much, so I'm gonna use all of them. Let's see, I need 17,000 to get another level. So let's use 10 of these, see what that gives me. There we go, that's enough.
then touch the soul of the mind.
I'm gonna do vitality. So I'm gonna drop a few levels into endurance and vitality, and then the next thing I'm probably gonna upgrade is magic, just to make our spells a little bit more powerful.
So the world might be
So I think that sounds like a good plan for the time being, at least. All right, let's do it. Okay.
art thou finished.
So one last thing I want to show you guys. We got a ton of materials in that level. See, yeah, we can put some more stuff in here. And then let's buy some spice while we're at it.
I can forge weapons for you.
So he sells fresh spice. We have enough to get 6 of them, so I'm going to get 6 of them. In fact, I'm going to pop a soul item and get some more, just because I'm going to be using quite a bit of spice. So I want to have a decent bit of it on hand. Let's see here. I'm just going to use the rest of these unknown hero souls. And then maybe 5 of these renowned warrior souls. I don't want to use 5. I don't know how much these give me. Okay, so yeah, I'll get 2 more.
I can forge weapons.
And I'm going to use this all for spice.
You come back alive.
So, now that we have a bunch of upgrade stones, I'm going to close things out by going back to the smithing grounds. For a split second there, I was already at an hour on the recording, and I considered cutting it before the Flamelurker fight, and I'm like, no, you guys have borne with you guys bared with me for this entire episode, going through all of these tunnels and whatnot, and then to leave you guys hanging right before a boss fight. I just didn't feel right about that, so I wanted to give you guys the enjoyment of seeing the boss fight. Dang it, I had that crystal lizard. I didn't have my thief ring equipped. I still have the flame resistance ring equipped. So I'm going to use this as an opportunity to throw on my thief ring once again. And then also we wanted to put on these armbands, which we have the burden for now. Let's see if we can put the leggings on. Nope. So do I want the boots, or do I want... Whoops, do I want the boots or the armbands? Let's do the boots. Yeah, these boots look cool. I can deal with that. That looks cool. And plus I have extra flame resistance now, which is always a good thing. So let's go down. So now that we have the Flamelurker's soul, there is something very important that we can do now.
I don't need you. I'm busy.
Come on.
If it be
So if we talk to him,
souls, they're like powerful spirits. Some can even bless weapons. but doing so requires a powerful flame, invigorated by a demon's soul of scorching heat. While each ore has a grade, mighty weapons can hold the highest grade.
Okay. So we talk to him and then come back.
Yes, that's the one.
He notices we have the Flamelurker soul.
Searing demon soul. With it, I can forge new breeds of weapon. Bring me your most powerful souls.
Okay, so let's give it to him.
A wise choice. You've done well to put your trust in the great blacksmith, Ed. Bring me a demon soul, and I shall use it to bless your weapon.
Okay, so we get a trophy for that as well. So now since we gave him the Flamelurker's soul, he can actually use some of the boss souls that we have to create very high tiered weapons. So I will say, using to get one of those weapons using the demon soul, it consumes that soul, so you will not be able to use it to purchase a miracle or a spell if you do use it to make a weapon. Now, in the old game, there was a trophy for getting all of the weapons, which required you to have enough demon souls to make all of the demon soul type weapons. This game does not have that trophy. So if you use a soul to make a weapon out of it, you might be using it at the expense of getting the spell or miracle from that same soul, which would then require more playthroughs for you to get the all spells or all miracles trophy. So just a little bit about the types of weapons that can be upgraded. Let's see, there's several different souls that can translate into a new weapon, and I'm just going to run through them real quick. You can get the Blue Blood Sword by having a broken sword and then upgrading it using the Demon Soul of Maiden Astrea, which we haven't fought yet. You can get the Dozer Axe by using the Vanguard Soul and an axe that's at least +6. You can get an Insanity Catalyst by using your Catalyst and the Demon Soul of the Old Monk, who we have not fought yet. You can get the Large Sword of Searching by having a +8 curved sword and then the Old Hero's Soul. You can get a Lava Bow by having a +7 bow and then the Soul of the Armor Spider, which is actually something that I'm going to get in this playthrough. You have the Meat Cleaver by having a Great Club and then the Adjudicator's Soul. There's the Morian Blade, which is a +8 straight sword, and then you can upgrade it with the Storm King's Soul. There's the Needle of Eternal Agony, which is a +7 thrusting sword, and then the Soul of the Maneater, which we have not fought yet. And then there's the North Regalia, which is combining the Demon Brant and the Soul Brant, and then the False King's Soul, which we do not have yet. And then there's the Scraping Spear, which you need a +7 spear, and then the Soul of the Phalanx. So to upgrade a weapon using a boss soul requires two things. It requires three things. It requires the proper weapon at the proper level with the proper demon soul. So I just kind of went through all the different types of boss soul type weapons you can make. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, I need to pop some soul items because I don't have very many souls right now. So I'm going to take a couple soul items here. Let's see, I have Renowned Warrior Soul. Let's do 3 of them. Probably going to use the other 3 while I'm at it. So I'm just going to repair all my stuff while I'm here. And then I need to upgrade my bow. Well, I'll show you guys this. We can get the Meat Cleaver. The Meat Cleaver is pretty cool, and it's pretty powerful. It requires 26 strength to use. We do not have 26 strength. If you have more of a strength type build, you can get the Meat Cleaver. The Meat Cleaver is a big honking weapon. It's really cool, and if you want to play around with it, you can. I'm not going to go for it right now, but what I do want is to upgrade my compound bow because we got a bunch of shards. So I need to take it to +7 to make it a lava bow. So I need some more hardstone shards. So I need to get it from +4 to +7. So I'm probably going to need to buy 18 hardstone shards, which will be 9,000 souls required for that. So unfortunately, I can buy those up here. I just need the souls for it. How many? So I'll use 2 more of these. Okay. So I need to buy 18 hardstone shards. Because I want that lava bow, and you'll see why. Oops. Upgrade. So +6, +7. Now we can get the lava bow, which I'm going to need more strength to use, turns out. Actually, since I think I can still get away with using it. But so to get the lava bow, you can see we need the hard demon soul. And the hard demon soul is the soul of the armor spider. So, without further ado, let us get the lava bow.
All done.
And let's check out. Let's see, I don't have the stats it says. Oh, it's because I need 16 dex. Okay. And I have 14 dex. So I'm actually going to not be able to use this until I get a couple more levels, unfortunately. But we have it. So let's go back to the Nexus. Let's see, I need to put my grass back on. Am I slow rolling now? Oh, yeah, because I have the grass equipped. And the lava bow is heavier. Let's see how much the lava bow weighs. Yeah, 2 pounds. Yep, I'm slow rolling. So maybe I'm not going to be able to wear these boots quite yet, unfortunately. I'm going to take these off to get my burden back down. But we'll get them on eventually. All right, so let's go back to the Nexus, see how much I need to get another level. Let's see, 18,000 per level. So it's going to be, it's going to be a little bit before I can, because I need 2 levels in dex to get it. So what I'm going to have to do is, just so I can have a bow to use until that point, I'm going to have to take out my longbow. While we're here, I'm going to put the dragon longsword in storage and the club in storage. I'm going to leave the hands of God out for just a little while longer yet, and you will see why. So let me get out my longbow. Let's see.
You have a heart of gold.
It's going to be a little bit less powerful than what I'm used to using, but at least I'll be able to use it. Dang it. I didn't know that I was going to need... I didn't think about that. That was going to need extra dex to use the lava bow. Because the lava bow is imbued with a fire attack. It is very powerful, and you can use it to kind of stun lock enemies. Because when you hit them with the lava bow, they kind of catch fire for a second, and it can be quite useful. So I think that's going to do it for this episode. Covered quite a bit in it. Went through a very large level. We're actually, first things first, we're going to go back to that level for starters in the next episode for a couple reasons, because I told you, there's those ledges you can drop down that function as a shortcut. There's a lot of items down that way that I want to be able to get for you guys. And then also, now we are, since we killed the Flamelurker, we're in pure white tendency for this level. So there's some white tendency type stuff that we need to do in there too. So we're going to actually head back there. And then after doing that, we are going to move on to the third boss of this archstone. And we're going to basically complete this archstone in the next episode. So it'll be pretty good. Can't wait to go through all that. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I know it's been a bit of a longer episode. As I said, I did consider cutting it right before the Flamelurker fight. But after all of that exploring and meandering around, I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. So I figured let's go in and fight the Flamelurker. And then, of course, we got his soul. So we wanted to, you know, go through all of the weapon upgrade type stuff that you can do once you get the Flamelurker's soul. So a lot to cover in this episode. So thank you for hanging in there with me. Really appreciate all of you guys watching these episodes here. Please join the squad by subscribing to the channel. Also leave a like and a comment. Let me know how you guys are doing in this game. If there's anything that you guys need help with or want me to cover or want to see more of or anything like that, just let me know. I love getting to talk to you guys in the comments and whatnot. So anyways, take care, have a great day, and I will see you next time. Adios.